everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing another all signs reading on the topic, what is growing in your life right now? So as I've been doing lately, I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for each of the elements. So we're going to start with earth signs, even though I think we're in Gemini season. We'll start with the air signs because I think we're in Gemini season. Are we? I have to double check. Now I have to double check because I want to be fair. If it's Gemini season, we'll start with the air signs. It's May 21st, so Gemini season officially started on May 20th. So yes, we're gonna start with the air signs today. So we're gonna do a reading for the air signs, for the water signs, the fire signs, and the earth signs. I'm going to do one main reading for each element. And then in the end of the readings, I'll pull a card for each of the signs just to personalize the message a little bit more. So I'll include all of those timestamps in the description below so that you can jump around to the readings you'd like to listen to. But yeah, I'm excited to get started. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I found this deck yesterday that I hadn't used in years, and I think it's my first tarot deck that I ever bought. So I'm like really excited to use it today. I forgot I even had it. So yes, we are going to be starting with the air signs. So this reading is going to be for those of you that are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We are going to be looking into what is growing in your life right now. I'm going to do a collective message for all three of the air signs. And then in the end, I will pull one card per sign just to get a little personalized, individualized message for each of you. So let's see what comes through for you guys. Ooh, how many? 3. We're looking for 2 more cards. Okay. So let's see what we have here for my air signs. What is growing in your life right now? This actually looks really great. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you guys is like embodiment. What's growing in your life right now is you being very in touch with your emotions and your body and letting that guide your work or what you do, how you show up, the partnerships that you choose to engage with. Like, it's not about logistics and what makes sense and critical thinking. Like, it's more so like, does this feel good to me? Is this comfortable to me right now? Like, there's a big focus on comfortability, on considering your emotions, and if something feels good, like, is it pleasurable for me? Do I want to be doing this? Is this comfortable? Am I nurtured here? Am I supported here? I'm hearing celebrated instead of like, you know, toughing something out because like it makes sense, because there's like going to be some kind of a payout in the end, you know, like doing things because it's logical instead of like, yeah, this isn't comfortable, I don't want to do this, but you know, it's what has to get done, you know, for A, B, and C to then happen. And just moving through life in a more like logical way like that, where you don't really prioritize your comfortability or your emotions. It's just kind of like, I'm just going to do what I got to do because I have to do it, and that's that. Where here, I'm seeing the opposite. I'm seeing like, no, like, I'm not going to do something that doesn't feel immediately good or gratifying, or isn't nourishing me, or isn't like supporting me, comforting me. Something that I don't feel like connected to. If I don't believe in it, then I don't want to invest in it. You know, day in and day out, like invest so much of my energy and my resources to something that doesn't immediately feel good or supportive. So this could be like, you want to enrich your environment, you know what I mean? Like, make sure your environment has things that are comforting to you, whatever that may be. Maybe like you want a couch in your office that you can like go lay on every so often and like turn off the lights or something, or air purifier. That's pretty random, but I'm hearing like air purifier, or like a white noise maker, or maybe you just want like little relaxing sounds playing in the background, or whatever it is. It can literally be anything. It's just like, you want to make sure that your environment, your space, wherever you have to show up for work, or your relationships, I'm seeing mostly like work contracts, like every day, like things you do every day, your everyday routine. Like now it's not so much about logic and again, what makes sense, but it's more so about, does this feel good to me? Do I feel nourished? Do I feel supported? Am I comfortable? And like just having a focus on that, like putting more importance on that, which is beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's getting out of your head. That's why I said like you're more embodied, like you're more in your life. you're more present because it's you're getting out of your mind and actually considering everything as a whole, you know what I mean? Like things are more holistic, the energy feels like more complete, more whole. And I feel like this is different for you. Like this is something that you haven't done for yourself before. And I feel like now you're seeing like what truly matters is not the destination, you know, but the journey. And you want to make sure that like your journey is like as satisfying as possible, that you're actually like in your life, living your life instead of just like focused on the outcome, on the destination. And like you don't care about, you know, the journey. You don't put a lot of like time and energy into that. It's more just what's the game plan? You know, like you have an outline, you have steps, and you're just crossing everything out without much consideration on your experience, you know, your environment, your emotional stability. Where, yes, like you want to put more time into that, more effort into that, more of a focus on that part, so that it can be like enjoyable, you know what I mean? And so that's what's changing for you, for my air signs. That's beautiful. I love that so much. It's like you're considering yourself, you're considering your environment, you know, like things that you didn't consider before are all of a sudden like just becoming more important to you. Like the little things, you know, the little things that make a difference in your experience. Like you're learning how to support yourself and how to be there for yourself. And like ultimately that's self-love. That's like loving yourself and making sure you have everything you need, like making sure you're good, you know, throughout the process too. Like the journey counts just as much as the destination. Okay, so we are going to pull a card for each of the signs. Some cards came out, but that was too many cards, number one, and I wasn't done with my thoughts. So we are going to pull a card for each of the signs. So we are going to start with Gemini. Let's see, Gemini, what comes out for you? You got two cards, three, and you got the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. There they are. I think you're interested in your emotions, like identifying what you're feeling, identifying your emotions. Maybe you're not used to putting a lot of time and energy into like, what am I feeling and why am I feeling it? You know, like taking time to reflect and understand what you're feeling. And yeah, like you just seem to have an interest, like an interest in doing this now. You could be confused. I feel like you don't know. Like if you're sad, it's like, I don't know why I'm sad. Am I sad? Is this emotion that I'm feeling, is this sadness? Like you probably don't even know what emotion you're feeling or why it's there. So you're just in a time right now where you want to figure that out. You want to give time to that, to just like learn yourself, learn your emotional landscape a little bit better. So something that could really benefit you guys, Gemini, is getting an emotion wheel. It just helps you to identify all of the different emotions that exist and helps you to give words, you know, to the emotions that you might be feeling. Like it just helps you to identify it. So look for that. Look for a feelings wheel, an emotion wheel. I think it would be really beneficial for you right now. So you can like uncover what's going on, what you're feeling, where you're feeling it, why, where it's coming from, all that good stuff, because it seems like you have an interest in that right now. So Libra, let's see what comes through for Libra. Ooh, we're getting a lot of cards for you guys. Well, three. So Libra, we have the Sun, the Tower, and King of Cups for you guys, which King of Cups was in the middle of the collective reading for the air signs, so it came out again. So let me see what I'm seeing here for you guys. To me, this looks like you're going through something difficult, through a big change, a big shakeup. Something feels like it's destroying, you know, but you're doing it in a very steady way. Like you're doing it very responsibly. I am seeing a lot of masculine energy here, so it's like you're still showing up and being reliable, doing what you have to do, being stable through this difficulty, through this hard time that you're experiencing. You are really moving gracefully through this. So yeah, I'm seeing like regardless of like what chaos is happening in the background, I feel like you are still showing up, you're doing your part, you're being disciplined, you know, you're doing what you have to do, being wherever it is that you have to be. You're keeping up with everything. You're keeping up with everything despite whatever around is causing some kinds of like destruction kind of an energy. And it seems to be like the people around you, like relationships, the people around you, the people that you work with or have to see every day, the community. So yeah, something could be happening like within a group that you're a part of, whether personal, at work, or like your neighborhood or something, your neighbors. Like there could be something happening and you're just like, you could be the voice of reason, or you could just be like the steady presence that is still doing everything they have to do while all of this craziness happens. Or, I don't know if any of this is being directed towards you or if it's just happening like in your midst, and like it's just something you have to deal with like on the periphery. But if it's being directed towards you, it's like you're not letting it shake you, phase you. You're doing what you have to do. You're not even letting it affect your attitude, like, or who you believe, you need to be as a person, even under these circumstances. Like again, I'm seeing someone that's very reliable, responsible, good-natured, like you seem still very diplomatic, like I'm gonna do what I promised, or I'm gonna still do whatever I have to do, even if things are falling apart in some way in the background. I'm going to do my role, my part. But yeah, I do see like a back and forth bickering, one-upping, competition, sharp words, and it's all happening within like a group. And the energy in that group just seems to be like really unstable, but you're just staying steady, staying stable, doing what you have to do. Like your energy seems really great, really calm through the chaos. You seem to be moving through that very gracefully, okay, Libra? Or at least that's the advice, So that's the advice. The advice is just to move through it gracefully, to not let this influence you, to like stoop down to anybody's level, not become a part of the fight, or not let anything that's happening like influence you and your character and your morals and like how you want to show up. Like you want to just stay very stable and collected, compassionate, loving, generous, and like disciplined throughout the whole thing. Like be the responsible one, be the adult in the room. Okay, so we are going to move on to Aquarius. Let's see. Aquarius, you got the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. So yeah, you could just be feeling like there's a lot of love in your life. Like things could just be feeling really beautiful, loving, supportive, pure, very happy. Like your heart can feel so full. You just seem to be just very emotionally fulfilled and happy. Or there's like something that's going to cause these feelings within you to really come on strong, or like some opportunity, for these feelings to be at the forefront and be what's being experienced. So yes, prioritize love, emotion, fulfillment, purity, peace, and just things that really pull on your heartstrings and like make you feel happy. Like it's like crying, but like a happy cry, like those types of like tender moments, like that type of tender energy. Okay, so that was your message. So this was the reading and the messages for the air signs. I truly hope these messages have served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope to see you guys around here very soon. Take good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye. Hey water signs, today we are going to be doing a reading on the topic, what is growing in your life right now? So I'm going to do one collective reading for all three of you. It's going to be for those of you that are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And then I'm going to pull one card for each sign in the end, just to personalize the message a bit more. So let's see what comes out for you guys, for my water signs, for what is growing in your life right now. Let's see. Ooh, these cards, they're like slipping out of my hand. They're pretty big. Okay. So what I'm seeing for you guys is I feel like there's something you guys are going through right now that can be really tough. It can be really difficult. It can seem like you're between a rock and a hard place, or you're finding yourself at some sort of rock bottom. You could feel like really hurt, really wounded, really betrayed about something that's going on in your life. I don't know if you've been like ousted from a friends group, or you feel like betrayed by a particular person or by a group, but you're feeling like, someone is playing dirty, or something has been unfair, like someone threw you under the bus, and it's just felt very painful. But instead of like wallowing in sadness or like crawling into a hole and licking your wounds, I feel like this situation is making you want to come out and like be very confident, like be very bold, like show these people, you know, like you didn't affect me, like you're not gonna put me down. No one's gonna put me down. You know, like you're probably dressing up really nicely or like posting a lot on social media or traveling. It's like you want to show people that you're okay and like that you're shining bright and that you're on top. You know, like maybe you're very charismatic or just very out in the open, very expressive, taking care of your appearance. I feel like this is how, you know, you're reacting, like you're responding to this energy, you know, whatever is going on here that's making you feel like that heavy, those heavy kinds of emotions. Like you don't want to let these people see you sweat, you know? It's like you want to show them that you're okay, that you're fine, that you're more than fine, that you're great actually, that you're thriving, and you want to do it like publicly in their face. But I'm not sure if this is a good approach here, you know, because I don't know if like you're trying to bypass like your feelings or the truth of how you feel, and you're just trying to like put on a front or put on a show, instead of just like it's okay, you know, to be hurt, especially when it looks like something that is like this of this magnitude. Like it's okay to yeah, like kind of go into your little cave and lick your wounds and disappear just for a little while. It doesn't mean to like disappear completely or forever, but I don't know, like the energy you're putting forth, just it's mismatching a little bit with what's actually happening. So I'm just nervous that you are trying to like bypass what's actually happening without like really processing it. Like it's okay to take time, for things to take time for you to process, you know, for it to take time for you to like heal and feel better, instead of like putting on a front that like you're healed and you're better, and this didn't phase you when it actually did. You know, it's like you're trying to put up a smoke screen, and I understand that it's probably like a defense mechanism, like you're just trying to protect yourself, but it's okay to just take the time to like be sad, or for it to be noticeable that you're sad or affected, because that's the truth, and you're human and you have feelings and emotions, and you know, you want to make sure that you're properly nourishing yourself and supporting yourself through this, instead of just like trying to bypass it altogether, like if it's not something that's actually happening, or you know, something that you're really feeling right now. So let me see. So I think you're okay, actually. Maybe your role, like your responsibility, is one that is very admired and is very public, and you know, like you're just sticking to your responsibility despite whatever ending you're going through. So maybe this is just showing your strength. Like it's showing that you're going through something really difficult, and despite going through something really difficult, like you could still show up confidently in your work, in your job, boldly, you know, and successfully, and still do whatever it is that you have to do. Like you're just being strong. But I feel like whatever happened to you, like whatever betrayal someone did to you, it was impulsive. Like it wasn't personal. Like don't take it personal. Like don't think that it has anything to do with you, with your value or your worth. Like this was people, like whatever somebody did to you that threw you under the bus or betrayed you in some way, like it's like they didn't plan for it. It was spontaneous. It was impulsive. It was something that they didn't have control over. And it just happened really quickly. It was like a brief interaction or experience or something, but that brief interaction or experience, it looks like it brought about very permanent, painful results. And I think this is just encouraging you to not let this affect your self-esteem. Yeah, you know, like come through still very expressive and charismatic and bold. Don't hide away. I feel like you can't hide away. It seems like you have responsibilities that are in the public eye or something, like something that you do for work. Like maybe that's you have to keep a certain air to you. So it just looks like you're doing what you have to do. And I just feel like a lot of you still have a lot of missing parts. Like you still don't know a lot of what happened. But to me, this does look like a permanent ending here. Yeah, I feel like just with time, like it's going to take time for you to really like rebuild trust within a group, at work, to trust working with people again or something. And yeah, like you still don't have all of the parts either. Like there's still things that are missing that you don't know yet. And I feel like little by little, it's all going to trickle in. I feel like little by little, everything is going to like balance itself out. So maybe if someone needs to apologize, I feel like they'll apologize, or they're going to see that they were wrong. I just feel like you're going to get your justice in some way, but just not right now. And so right now you're doing good actually by like still maintaining your confidence, your work ethic, I'm hearing, and like getting out there, still getting out there publicly, and like being stable and reliable and doing what you have to do, and like supporting everyone you need to support, like doing your part, doing whatever is your responsibility despite what someone did to you, you know, how someone may have let you down. It's like maybe that situation, like deep down, like maybe you just want to like throw your hands up or throw in the towel or say screw all of you, you know, but like you're not going to do that because you're better, like you're bigger than this. And also there's like a message here as well about like you not knowing like the full picture yet of what exactly like happened. And also by you like showing up, like continuing to show up like confidently and boldly and like very visibly, you're also, it's almost like you're showing them who's boss or something, or I don't know, it's like you're cutting them off in some way, and they're gonna see like how powerful you really are and like how good you are. Also like how much people like you and like what you do, like your work. I don't know if they recognize this or they notice this, but as long as you notice this and recognize this, that's all that matters. And then I feel like eventually they're gonna see like how their impulses led them to do something irresponsible and stupid that had very permanent results, and that you're like basking in all of your success and your glory, and like they're not a part of it. Like they can't be a part of it with you because they went against you in some way. But yeah, I feel like this is still a developing situation. Like there's still so many ways this could end, you know, like you just have to take it one day at a time, you know, because like things are still, like everything is just a wave of potential, and things are still kind of falling into place and forming and like solidifying. So this could still go in a lot of different ways here. But I am seeing a permanent ending for sure. And it's a painful one. Okay, so let's see. For Cancer, let's see what card comes for you. What card comes out for you? We have the Nine of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Here they are right there. So Cancer, I'm seeing that you don't really want to work like with other people or give to other people or invest in other people. It's kind of like you just want to be on your own, like prioritize yourself and your well-being, and you just don't want to give anything. It's like you don't want to give anything to no one else, like time, money, energy, any of your resources, anything that's valuable to you. You just want to like prioritize the things that make you happy. You want to prioritize yourself, investing on yourself. And I think that's what's just, okay, is what I'm seeing. It's like right now, yeah, just focus on the things that make you happy, that bring you joy, that you would consider to be like your wishes, because it's actually correct and proper for that to be the case right now. Because whatever you went through, like that's the correct energy to be in right now, is to not invest in other people, not give to other people, not share, not have a reciprocity, because it seems like someone cut that off with you. Like someone wasn't sharing with you, someone wasn't being cooperative with you. So it's kind of like you have no choice but to pull back and just focus all of that energy on yourself, because it looks like, you know, you're seeing that kind of relationship, that kind of like reciprocal relationship isn't on offer. So I don't know, it's like it's deaded. It's like something is deaded, and now it's like you're forced to just focus on you. And that's what's correct and proper. So continue to do that, okay? To just focus on yourself and what makes you happy. Fill your own cup. Be in relation, you know, in relationship to yourself. Do right by yourself, you know, like be your own protector right now. All right, so Scorpio, we got the Seven of Swords. I'm gonna pull clarifiers just to see what they want to tell me about this energy for you guys. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Scorpio, what's going on? So yeah, Scorpio, I'm just seeing that like you don't see the bigger picture to something yet. Like I just feel like you're very hurt right now. You could be very affected, very hurt about what's happening, and it could make you like want to retaliate, want to fight back, want to do something shady, want to like steal. And I think that's normal to a certain extent to like, it's like you want someone to feel the pain that you're feeling, and it's like you want revenge. But you can't be the one to like, you know what I mean? Like try to initiate that. Like you have to leave that up to God, because you don't want to start accruing like karma, like accumulating bad karma. That's why it's like when someone does you wrong, you just have to help yourself feel better, support yourself through, process that, and know that that person is going to get their karma. But that's between them and God, you know what I mean? I'm hearing, and if you're lucky, maybe God will let you watch. But yeah, it's like you don't want to like take that on yourself, like stoop down to their level in some way and like, you know, try to hurt them back. Like you have to know that this is coming from like a bad place. You seem to be very triggered, like in a lot of pain. And I just feel like you're having like revenge fantasies. Like I can do this or I can do that. Or, it's reminding me there was this one time I was talking to a girl that got cheated on. And she was just like, oh my God, like if only I could make him cheat on like the girl that he cheated on her with. It's like she wanted to do it again. It's like she wanted him to cheat on her with her. Does that make sense? Like she got cheated on. And then she wanted to kind of like seduce him to cheat back on the girl that he cheated on her with initially. So it's like maybe like you're having those kind of like revenge fantasies. But what is that really gonna do? That's like you're just stooping down to her level. Like you're just doing what she did. You're doing exactly what she did instead of like rising above, So yeah, Scorpio, I would say that right now, like it's a time that you are very sensitive and you are feeling very like deeply and you are just like very emotional. So take care of yourself. You getting revenge or doing something shady, stooping down to people's level, like that's not the answer. That's not going to help you feel better, because whatever you do in the dark is going to come to the light. You're responsible over your actions, what you do. So you have to know like whatever you put out, it's going to come back. It's going to come around. So take care of yourself and your karma. And I think the best thing that's going to help you is literally just staying like true to your work, to your job. I feel like there are people, like we said in the initial collective reading for all three of the signs. So in case you haven't seen that one, the reading for the water signs, go back and listen to it, because it's like whatever your job is, whatever, you're good at, I feel like it's public, like you're publicly good at it. Like people like praise you and give you your flowers and openly appreciate you and acknowledge you. So like keep working there, like keep your focus there. Keep your focus on being good at what you're good at, and letting those people that are going to like acknowledge you and appreciate you, letting them continue to do that and do right. I feel like that's what's going to help you feel better, is like doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like doing the right thing that you would do publicly. It's like if you wouldn't do it publicly, like all these things that you would do in the dark, to get revenge, to, all these revenge fantasies. It's like you wouldn't do that publicly, because then people will have like a certain like perception of you. It could ruin your good reputation. So it's like, think about, if I wouldn't do it in the light of day, openly, publicly, then I'm not gonna do it when nobody's watching. You know what I mean? Like that's not me. That's not who I am. Be responsible, rise above, and just do things that are going to help you to feel proud of yourself, that are going to help you feel good about who you are, because like, you're not doing some shady shit in the dark, because then you'll like feel ashamed of yourself. And it's like you like being clean, like being clean, doing things the right way. That's going to give you like a bigger reward, more healing than like you stooping down to someone else's level. You know what I mean? And then like feeling ashamed of yourself, or like feeling like you have to lie and hide about something that you did. To keep your self-esteem high, you have to do esteemable things, So don't think like, oh, like I'm gonna help my self-esteem by taking revenge in some way. No, it's the opposite. You help your self-esteem by staying clean, doing the right thing, staying honest, noble, responsible, being like an upright person. And I feel like you get accolades, you get acknowledgement, like approval. So just continue to show up in that and get those accolades, get that acknowledgement, because that's what's going to help to keep you like more fulfilled, like as you navigate through these difficult things. Okay, so Pisces, King of Cups. So Pisces, right now is a time for you to be compassionate, for you to, I'm hearing voice of reason, but when it comes to emotions, it's like you know how to put words, you know, to emotions maybe, so that people can understand their emotions, or you can support people through their emotions. This is like therapist energy. So it's like, be a therapist, you know, like be a good listener and someone that provides solutions, emotional regulation, someone that's just very understanding, very self-contained and calming, be a healing presence. I feel like this is what you have to offer right now. This is something you're really good at. And this is actually like how you stay successful, or how like you get yourself on a path of success, is like remaining in this energy, this very like calming, healing, loving, compassionate energy that's just like very understanding and forgiving, you know? It's like someone that just like really understands the human condition, and they don't make excuses for it, but it's like, because you understand it so well, you don't get affected by it, and you do let other people deal with their own things. But I don't know, like there's just no malice, like there's no bad blood or energy. It's like, if you have to put a block up, you will, because like you're fair and that's what's right, but it's not like out of spite. Like it's not out of spite or to get revenge or anything like that. It's just like, you know, actions have consequences and you have to deal with yours. Or, you know, you're like a good mirror. You're like a good mirror, you know? You reflect exactly what needs to be reflected to people, so they can like see themselves clearly and see like maybe what they did wrong, or yeah, like just how to process what's in their emotional landscape, in their inner worlds, how to process it, how to understand it, and how to try to be healthy, like move in a healthy direction, whether like it's a good experience or a bad experience for them. Okay, so water signs, that was your reading. I truly hope these messages have served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I look forward to seeing you guys again very soon. Take good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye. Hey fire signs, today we are going to be doing a reading on the topic, what is growing in your life right now? So this reading is going to be for those of you that are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm going to be doing a collective reading for all of you guys in the beginning, and then in the end I will pull one tarot card per sign just to get an individualized, more personalized message. Okay, so let's see what comes out for what's growing in your life right now. These cards are a little bit hard to shuffle, but I think, there we go. Okay, so let's see what we have here for you. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you guys, fire signs, is you're getting clarity surrounding like some kind of like annoying situation. So it could have just been like something that was like minor and annoyance, or maybe it's like this energy that's like, it's a competitive energy. It like wants to bicker, wants to go back and forth. It like things don't just go smoothly, run smoothly. It's like there's always this energy here to like bring tension or friction, or like an argument or fighting to make things difficult, you know? And you're gonna be getting some kind of clarity about that difficult energy. I wanna say it's an energy that you carry, because I'm seeing that you are, the reason why you're gonna see this clarity is because you're going to be like left out of something, or like in the outs of something that seems to be like very nourishing for you. Like it seems to be something that is very comforting for you, very supportive. And when you're in the outs of that, you know, like when you're not allowed in or in that space or something, like when you get kicked out because maybe you were misbehaving or something, or you were bringing like a bad energy in, that's when it's gonna hit you like, damn, like I was being a nuisance, or like I was being a problem, or I wasn't making it easy. And that's why like I'm not allowed back in or something. And so I feel like this is going to be what initiates you to want to work on this, to want to become stronger, so that you're not like in that energy of like you know, wanting to throw fits or throw tantrums. It's like you kind of grow up a little bit and you can tame that part of yourself that does that. Maybe just like that does it automatically. Maybe it's like you're used to getting your way or something. Or maybe like, you know, you never had anybody to tell you like that you were wrong or that you were acting out or that like, you know, actions have consequences. I don't know why I'm thinking about, I just watched on Netflix that documentary Crash. Like I'm thinking about her parents, you know, like her parents always kind of defended her and justified her actions. And so like they created a monster. Like she never thought anything she did was wrong or bad. And so she was kind of like inconsiderate. Even they were inconsiderate. But yeah, like she never took the blame, you know, for her actions. Like it was always justified away. So maybe like you're realizing where like you could have this, like where you could act like that. And now you're growing, like you're growing, you're taming that part of yourself that maybe like likes to fight and bicker and one up and, you know, win. And you're just like, that's not what's important, because that energy gets me thrown out of places that are actually safe and comforting and nourishing to me. And that's important to me. So like, I gotta know how to act. You know what I mean? Like I have to like know when that energy is appropriate and when it's not. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm seeing. It's like this energy, it's just an annoyance. It's like an annoying energy that it's just like, can you not? Like, can you not right now? You know? It's kind of like you're disturbing the peace when like it doesn't need to be that way. It could just be like, you take responsibility, you act like an adult, you carry what's yours to carry, you carry your weight, you pull your weight, you do your part, and you do that without like complaining, you know? You do that without having to fight and argue and, you know? Because I feel like now you're seeing the bigger picture of things. Like you had this energy, like this argumentative type of energy because maybe like, I don't know, you wanted to be right, or again, like you just wanted to get your way, or you never thought that you could like be in the wrong. You were always just trying to defend yourself. But now it's like, do you want to be, I'm hearing that quote, what is it? It's, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Yes. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? You know, it's like you have to also learn when it's not appropriate. Like, okay, like it's not worth it. Like learn how to read the room and just be more like cooperative and accommodating and considerate, instead of always wanting to like go against or be in opposition, or, you know, like present some type of like tension, problem, making things like harder, more difficult, when you could just be an energy, a presence that makes things better and smoother and nicer and kinder, more sweet, more pure, more polite. So yeah, I'm saying like maybe you have to like apologize to someone, and you just have to start showing up like in your life, like giving to this in this way, like whatever it is that you were thrown out of, or like that you lost access of, or like it's not the same as before. Like even if you still have access to it, it's like it's limited access. Like that's how you maybe like make it better, you know, or learn your lesson, grow as a person, is like showing up tangibly with this new energy, like with this more loving, pure, compassionate, considerate energy. It's like changing your mind, your perspective about it, and coming through with this brand new energy. And I feel like this is really going to change your heart. Like your heart is growing. You're becoming more generous, more kind, like you're becoming a better person. So yeah, this is what needed to happen. I feel like you're being disciplined somehow. Like the universe, you know, it doesn't have to be like a particular person disciplining you, but if it is a particular person, it's probably a wife, a spouse. And if not, it's just the universe. It's the universe like needing to discipline you so that you can grow and learn and be better and know how to show up better, you know, tangibly. Okay, so that's what's growing in your life, is like the clarity. It's like the clarity about your energy and how you come through, and like your influence, and like who you want to be. Okay, so Aries, let's see what comes through for you. Ooh, we got 3 cards. We have the 10 of Wands, the King of Swords, and Justice for you, Aries. So let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing that the truth is gonna sting. The truth is gonna hurt a little bit for you, Aries, but it's kind of like you just needed like that dose of truth, you know what I mean? Even if it hurts, it's like this is what was needed for you to see why things are the way that they are, and for you to understand like that if you are getting some like cold type of treatment, or if someone did cut you off, or you did get in trouble or called out in some way, that it was fair, it was justified, even if it hurts, like even if it sucks for you to like admit to it, or like it sucks, when we know like, oh damn, like I was in the wrong, like I did something bad or something, I had a bad impact. It sucks to feel the weight of that, but it's necessary for you to face reality, and stand in reality and accept whatever consequences are happening for you right now. Okay, so let's see for Leo. Let's see, Leo. What comes through for you? So Leo, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So Leo, I'm seeing that, I don't know, I feel like something is unfolding, like something in the background. It can be just like something in your gut, your intuition, like you are uncovering something and you're doing it like very slowly. You are uncovering like some kind of like truth, fundamental truth, or something like a programming, like why something is happening, something that's like happening in the background. So I don't know if it's like, again, like a programming or like a conditioning, or like the foundation of something, like the structure, the order of something, the way something was built. It's like you're uncovering the workings. You're learning how to understand it from like a deeper level, and you're doing it very slowly. It's like you're dedicated to this. You're doing it very slowly, like you're very committed to this. And I think you're gonna find something very valuable here. Very true, very respectable, I'm hearing. Like you're gonna uncover something. I feel like it's about femininity. You're uncovering something about femininity. So it could be about something that plagues women, something that affects women, femininity just as an energy, like feminine principles, or something about motherhood or girlhood, or the woman experience, or like feminine energy. It could be things like love, connection, relationship, spirituality, divinity, like connecting to God. But yeah, it's like you're uncovering a mystery slowly but surely. And I feel like you're gonna get it, like jackpot. Like you're gonna see something like very clearly. You're gonna know something, and like you're gonna know it with like all of your being. Like it's like an intuition, or being so connected to it, or I don't know, like you're gonna be able to connect all of the pieces and just really make sense out of something that's very like deep, okay, and like mystical. Okay, Scorpio, Leo. Okay, Leo, that's what I'm seeing for you. Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have the Ace of Wands. So for you, I feel like you are really attracted to something. Your curiosity is piqued. You are very interested in something, in pursuing something, in acting upon something. You're just feeling heavily drawn to do something, to take an action. You're getting like those initial pangs of energy, that's like drawing you towards something. It's like, even though like you don't know why or what you're gonna learn, or like what it's gonna look like, you just know you have to like go there, or read that book, or like talk to that person, or like ask this question, or sign up to, you know what I mean? I remember this happened to me. I was watching this girl. It was like one of the first people I ever saw do tarot in my life. And I would watch her do tarot, and she would do things like this, like all sign reading. So I would like listen to the Capricorn reading because I'm a Capricorn sun. And then she mentioned that she was having like this mediumship, like this medium development group or something. And I literally had no idea what that meant. Like I didn't know. I just knew that I'm like, this is the start. Like I have to sign up to that. Like I have to join that. And I had no idea that that meant like, talking to like dead people, like people that have passed. I literally didn't know that's what I was signing up for. It was like a development group to like, for you to learn how to do that. Those weren't my intentions, to like learn how to talk to dead people. But I felt so pulled by it. Like I was like, I need to join that. And even though you know, being a medium and talking to dead people isn't really like what I do. It was essential in psychic, you know, my psychic development and how to get more confident like in that space. So I feel like something's maybe similar to that for you. Like it's like you don't know like what it is or like what is going to unfold into, like what's going to happen. You just feel very pulled and like, I need to do that. I need to go there. I need to find out more, you know, I need to try that. And I feel like it's something that's going to unfold slowly, maybe in a way that you don't even know or expect. But I feel like whatever it is, it's going to be a part of your life for a long time. And yeah, like you're right to feel like very passionate and pulled by it, because I see really good energy around it. Like it feels like it's going to be in your life for a long time, if not forever. It's going to like grow roots and be something very established in your life. And I see like friendships, good people, good relationships, and I just see like a good future. And I just also think that it's going to unfold slowly in its own timing, and like you can't even fathom like what that's gonna look like, you know what I mean? All you can do is just like take one step at a time, just plan little by little, and just watch it unfold, and be patient throughout the process, and just like let it be what it's gonna be. Okay, Sagittarius, so that was your message. So these were the readings for the fire signs. I truly hope these readings have served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Take good care of yourselves. I hope to see you guys around here again very soon. And until next time, bye. Hey Earth signs, this reading is going to be for those of you that are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Today we're doing a reading on the topic, what is growing in your life right now? I'm going to go ahead and do one collective reading for all three signs, and then I'm going to pull one card per sign to individualize and personalize the message a bit more. So let's see what comes out for you guys for what is growing in your life right now. Is this one wanting to come out? No. 1, 2. Oh, already have 5. Okay. I'm going to do one more shuffle just because I feel like this deck still has some cards it wants to give me. Let me just check. If not, we'll move on. Anything else from here? Yeah. Okay, so for my earth signs, what's growing in your life right now? So you guys, I'm seeing like a lack of like self-esteem here. I feel like you want to stand strong in your power, you know, in your confidence. Like you want to be very expressive and charismatic and like take charge, you know, pull attention, like not be afraid of garnering attention, or I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but like not being afraid to like pull attention, or like for attention to be on you. Yeah, like just not being afraid of that. I feel like you are feeling very fiery and just like very expressive, but something holds you back. It's like you're not your fullest expression, like you're not your fullest self out in the open just yet, like that you know that you can be. And it's because there's like some sort of anxiety here that exists. I feel like maybe in the past, like you've been shot down or you've been rejected or something, and like you're afraid of that, like you're afraid of rejection or like putting your whole full self out there, you know? I'm seeing someone that's like fully developed. I'm seeing someone that's like fully baked, fully ready to express something, to express themselves, to be themselves fully. And that means like there's a big spark. That means like there's gonna be attention drawn towards you. You have like a big fire, you know? I feel like there's something in your heart that you want to put out there, that you want to express, that you want to be like loud about. But yeah, it's like you're being held back, you're being pulled back because of your anxiety around it. And because of like your conditioning, the patterns that you have psychologically, the beliefs that you have about yourself. So positive affirmations could be good for you so that you can like get over those like limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, or like fears that you have of like what's gonna happen or how you're gonna be perceived, you know, if you come out and you're just like your full self. I feel like you try to like pull it back a little bit because you're unsure, or I don't know, like again, like you could have some kind of belief around it, and it's a limiting belief. It's like, oh well, people are gonna think I'm conceited or something, or people are gonna think I'm like, you know, self-important, or it's like something, it's like you think that you expressing yourself in whatever way is gonna like, I don't know, it's like it's going to say something bad about who you are. So you have to like dissect your beliefs around it. Like, do you believe that expressive, confident people are bad? You know what I mean? Like, and why do you believe that? Why can't you put a little bit more of that in your work? What's like preventing you from doing that, you know? And also I'm getting a message here about like you showing up to your work, to what you do every day, like authentically, because maybe like you don't show up to your work. It's like your work or something that you do every day, something that you show up for every day, something you're building, creating. It's like you're not fully being represented in it, because it's like you're holding yourself back in some way from showing up in this place, or like you know, for your work to represent something about you. It's like you're not willing to like just like unleash it. Okay. So I don't know, it could be like your coworkers don't really know who you are, or like they don't know you fully, or like you pull back a little bit. But yeah, it's like you just have to be yourself. Like what I'm seeing here is that you have to accept yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to like, this is who you are. You know what I mean? Like don't deny yourself. Don't deny a part of yourself because you're afraid. Like if people reject it, then those aren't your people. You know what I mean? Like that's not who you're meant to like serve or like be around for. That's, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like we're not for everyone, and not everyone is for us, but what we all should do is be authentic and true to ourselves and be like our best, highest potential. You know what I mean? Like be who we are to the fullest extent. Stay truthful to ourselves despite, you know, if people reject you. You know, like not everyone's gonna like you. But does that mean that you are going to like deny a part of yourself because of the fear of that? No, you have to love yourself, love everything about yourself, all parts of yourself, all of your phases, you know, all of your eras, everything. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be represented in your everyday life, in your work, and love yourself enough to do that, to like allow yourself to do that, you know? You're a person, you're a human, and we're all multifaceted, and you should be allowed to just be who you are, to express how you want to express, to believe what you want to believe, you know? And we're it's like we're not just like these statues, you know? Like we're not just like these fixed things. It's like we're ever changing. Like we are allowed to change our minds. We're allowed to change, to be different. So if you do, you know, do something like that maybe you weren't proud of, or maybe like you change your mind, you don't believe in that anymore, it's like, okay, so let that be okay. You know what I mean? I just feel like there's such a fear of like, yeah, but like, what if I say the wrong thing, or what if I align to the wrong thing, or what if I'm wrong? And it's like, well, then be wrong. You know, you're allowed to change, you're allowed to grow and to evolve, and to be different, and to express different, and to change perspectives. You know what I mean? Just always be true to who you are, and let that shine, let that come forward. And if anything needs to refine, if anything needs to like rebalance, then let it. Like that's part of life, you know what I mean? It's like I feel like you're so afraid of doing the wrong thing, or saying the wrong thing, or you know, of causing like destruction or chaos, that like you don't even move, or you're so careful, or you deny a part of yourself. And yeah, I'm just saying like that's no way to live. Like spirit is like, that's no way to live. You need to be more like understanding towards like yourself, and like the human condition, and your mind, and you know, like we're all a product of like our upbringing, our environment, our patterns, our conditioning, thought processes, you know, defense mechanisms, you know, our hearts, our attachment styles. Like there's so many things that come into play of like who we are as people, and why we show up how we do, and make the decisions that we do, and value what we value. And you know what I mean? We're not like this straightforward like machine. We're humans, and it's spontaneous, and oftentimes like you can't really put it into words. It can't be explained or put in a box, you know? So it's like, just let yourself be you every step of the way. Just be you, authentically you, whatever that is. Even if down the line you come back and you cringe when you see yourself, you're like, oh well, that was you. That was you being authentic. And that's bravery. That's so brave. And it's so real, and it's raw, and you know, and it's life. It's just part of life. It's how you live a full life. So just be who you are fully, right here, right now. Let that be okay. Love yourself enough. Accept yourself. Ooh. Have compassion for yourself. And yeah, let yourself be reflected in like whatever like routines you have every day, that you do every day. Okay, so for Taurus, we have the Nine of Cups, Taurus. So Taurus, I'm seeing that you are feeling a little bit anxious about what you want to do. Like there's something that you want to do that defines your happiness, that is like important to you, but you're anxious about it. I'm going to get a clarifier for you. Oh, the same card came up. Yeah. It's saying slow and steady wins the race. Like just give in to, you know, your desires, like your wishes. Give into those things slowly. Okay? Don't like go all at once or go too quickly. Have control. Like have control and commit to the things that make you happy. But it's like, I don't know, something about it could make you feel like ashamed or anxious or something. Why? I don't know. You feel like you shouldn't. Like, oh no, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't give into that. But it's like you just need to do it with more control. If you did it with more control and like you had, yeah, exactly. You just have to be more balanced, responsible. It's kind of like, let's say you love to drink, right? Because the Nine of Cups, it could also represent that. It could represent drinking in excess, right? But like, let's say it's like because it's a weekend or it's somebody's birthday party or like you're at a wedding and like everyone's partying and you're celebrating, you know? So you drink a lot. Or let's say you like have a favorite wine or something that you like to drink, and it's something that like makes you feel good. You feel so good when you drink, and you just want to like drink all of the time because it makes you feel happy. But you know it's like it's wrong. Like I can't drink all of the time. Like maybe it's like it's not healthy for me. Like it's not good. I shouldn't be drinking a bottle of wine every night after work. Like I shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? And you're right. You shouldn't be doing that. So it's kind of like, I personally wouldn't even recommend drinking like 1 glass of wine per day. I think that's too much, but I really don't know. Like, you know yourself. So yeah, maybe it's something like that, like where you're starting to limit yourself, like instead of like going overboard and doing too much, it's like try to limit it. Like be responsible, like be in charge, be in control. And maybe if you like to drink a whole bottle of wine, maybe you're just gonna like just start like, okay, I'm just gonna have 1 glass of wine per night, and then eventually like, okay, I'm gonna try to like narrow this down like to 3 nights, you know what I mean? And then 2, and then can I go a week without a glass of wine, you know, something like that, where it's like you just need to be more in control of it, more like it needs to be more steady, like it needs to be more like paced, like the something about the pacing, like more balanced. It needs to be more balanced. You need to move slower. You need to be in control. You need to like be responsible. So it's like if you know you have to wake up super early tomorrow, it's like you're not going to drink a whole bottle of wine. You know what I mean? Because then you know you're going to be hungover, or maybe you're going to oversleep, or whatever. You're going to be bloated. And it's like you knew that you had to do this activity the next day, and like it was going to impact that. So you should have like made a better choice. So it's like that. It's like just be responsible. It's like, yeah, like sometimes you can have that bottle of wine if it's appropriate, if your schedule is clear and it's okay and it's not gonna like interfere or get in the way of anything else. You know what I mean? So yeah, something about that, Taurus. It's like something that's like your guilty pleasure or something. It looks like a guilty pleasure, and it's just telling you to reel it in, to be more in control, more in charge, to like bring more balance to it, not to overdo it, not to do it in excess or like when it's inappropriate to do it. Okay, and to like work on that. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what's coming through for you. Virgo, the moon. So Virgo, I feel like right now you're going through a very internal, personal process where you're uncovering a lot about your psychology, your psyche, your patterning, your conditioning, your triggers, your beliefs, your self-talk, okay? The things that make you very sensitive. And you're doing this like as a way to love yourself, to understand yourself, to give yourself compassion. I feel like you're engaging in a lot of spirituality, so you could be meditating a lot. And yeah, you're just being really pulled to do this kind of work, and it's great work. Like you should be doing this kind of work, dedicating yourself to like doing this, because it's, again, it's like an act of self-love to like go in there and like uncover certain things so that you can learn how to support yourself, and so that you can become better, so you can help to ease those triggers. You can find healthier ways to respond. You can become aware of when they get tripped up, and then like respond in a way that's healthy, or undo certain like harmful beliefs or patterns, conditioning, like rewire your brain in some way. So it just seems to be a very personal, touchy time for you, but it's like you're only becoming better because of it. And it's you're doing it out of self-love, because you love yourself, and I feel like doing this work is only going to increase like the quality of your life. And it's also going to help you to feel closer to something, I don't know, like to spirituality, or to like your dreams or something, your fantasies, the things you fantasize about. And I don't see that it's easy work, but I do see that you are like going to commit to it because it's worth it. I feel like you see the worth of it, and I feel like you want to cut out like bad energy. Like maybe you get attracted to like the wrong people, the wrong groups, and you just want to cut out like that kind of bad energy. So that's why you can see this as like self-love, because it's going to get you maybe like out of bad groups and out of bad experiences. Okay, so that was the message I got for you, Virgo. So let's see Capricorn. Let's see Capricorn, what comes through for you. The Ace of Cups for Capricorn. So right now I'm seeing for you guys that it's just a very loving, beautiful time. Your heart could feel so full. You could feel so connected to love, so connected to your emotions and like happy feelings and compassion, and just feeling very like open and receptive. You could be having like heart to hearts, or just feeling like something could just be feeling really strongly, like really purposeful and meaningful for you in your life. You could just be feeling very supported, like you're feeling the love strong, heavy. And in the bottom of the deck, I did get the Five of Cups. So I do want to clarify that really quick, because it's like maybe you're going through something that you're grieving. Like you're grieving, but it's like you have support, you have love, you have something that's really big, and purposeful and meaningful in your life, to help you get through this, whether it's like your connection to God, or whether it's like friends around you to help you get through. Okay, I got the Three of Cups, so it could be friends, like, and then the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so you have community, Capricorn. It looks like you have community, you have people around you, friends that are helping you to like grieve something. It's like if you're going through a breakup, or I don't know, you didn't get the job or something, or you're sad about something. It's like you're sad about something. But right now it's going to be a time where you're really going to see like the support of friends and family, and all the love that is around, and everything that like you have to be happy about, and everything there is to be grateful for. And I feel like it's going to be reflected back to you through friendship, community, soul pod. So maybe like if you felt like you didn't have any friends, maybe like you're going to be meeting friends, you're going to be meeting your group, people that can support you and love you, provide this sense of like connection. You know what I mean? Like you guys are going to feel like you're peas in a pod, like you're so family, like you guys found each other, like you're going to feel so connected to these people, so comfortable with these people. There's going to be a lot of love here. You're going to find friends, a friend or a friends group that is just going to be so supportive and like so in alignment and so compatible with you. It's going to be like the friendship of your dreams, you know what I mean? Like, and maybe you guys can even start working together. So this is beautiful, Capricorn. So if you're feeling sad, just know that you are about to like enter a time where there's just so much love around. Okay, if you've been feeling sad about something, or if you've been feeling alone, or like you're going through something by yourself, I just feel like this is a time where love is really coming in for you. Love and support. And it looks pure and beautiful and honest. Okay, so that was the messages for the earth signs. I truly hope these messages have served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today, for sharing your time, your energy. I look forward to seeing you guys around here again very soon. Take good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye. that concludes our all signs readings. We did all 12 signs. We started with Gemini all the way through to Taurus. I hope these messages have served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I hope to see you guys again very soon. Bye. Oh, by the way, if anyone's interested in a personal, I do those. So I will leave my email in the description box below if you're interested. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to connect. Okay, now until next time, bye.